Well, happy Jeff Brohm Day. I guess that's what we're going to say. Might be saying it for a couple of days here. Eric, Crawford, Rick Bozich, we're here in the sports department of WDRB, where it's quiet right now, but it's been a busy morning, and it's going to be busy here for a couple of days until Jeff Brohm is introduced as the next Louisville football coach. How many of these have you been through? How many Louisville football coach introductions have you been through? What was the first one?
The first one was actually Schnellenberger, because I wasn't covering U of L football. I think I might have been on the high school beat when Bob Weber took over from Vince Gibson. So let's see if I can get them. Schnellenberger, Ron Cooper, John L. Smith, Bobby Petrino, Steve Cragthorpe, Charlie Strong, Bobby Petrino,
Petrino too,
Scott Satterfield, and Jeff Brohm.
Jeff Brohm to come. This kind of feels like they're getting right what they couldn't quite get 4 years ago. And who knew that they would have this other chance? It kind of drops in their lap a little bit when Scott Satterfield decides to leave for Cincinnati. But obviously, if you just look at the fan base, everybody's excited about it. It feels right. And beyond that, if you look at Jeff's resume in coaching and what he's accomplished, I think you can feel good about his experience and his ties to the city.
Absolutely. I mean, it checks every box. It should ignite and excite the fan base, as well as Scott Satterfield did in spurts during his time at Louisville. It seemed like the fans were never all in on him. And when 2 years ago he made that very ill-advised decision to flirt with the South Carolina job, I think a lot of people decided he really didn't want to be here as the coach and never gave him a second chance. They know Jeff Brohm wants to be here. He's leaving a Big Ten job where he could undoubtedly make more money to come back home. His father played here, his brothers played here, his mother was a star athlete here, his sister's a star athlete here, his wife's from here. And Jeff Brohm, I'm going to write a column about this, he believed in Louisville football before it was fashionable to believe in Louisville football. He committed to play here for Howard Schnellenberger when he could have gone to Notre Dame and play for Lou Holtz, and nobody did that.
Yeah, he had good schools on his list that he chose Louisville over, and Schnellenberger called him when he came here the Messiah, as only Howard Schnellenberger can with his own dent for overstatement. But that's how important he viewed Brohm to the program, and Brohm delivered. He brought that big bowl victory that they got over Michigan State. You know, I think the thing with Jeff is if you look at who he's played for, who he's coached with, the style of football he likes, the fire he's able to put into his players, these are all things, these check every box that Louisville fans would have. From Bobby Petrino's offense, he worked with Bobby Petrino for years, was his offensive coordinator at Western Kentucky. So he's done all of these things, and here he is stepping to his alma mater. It feels like a moment of destiny, to be honest with you. And I'm happy for the family and happy for Louisville fans they get to see this because they've been through a whole ton of stuff. This is a good news day for the university. About all there is to say about it, but we're going to say a lot more about it here in the coming days and hours. You can follow us online, columns on the news at WDRB, and of course here at WDRB.com. Thanks for watching.